Hey everybody, welcome to day 5 of the Central Park Yoga uh, virtual practice. So today I'm going to do something a little different. The video today is not going to be long. It's not going to be a full practice, including asana. I simply just want to take some time to allow us to have some space to breathe, and I'm going to work through a prayer that you can use all the time. I use it quite often in my day-to-day. So I guess today I'm feeling a little rough, a little uncomfortable with everything that's happening. So I'm recording at the studio. I'm just upstairs, so not a lot of you have been up here before. The goal is to have this space eventually for maybe one-on-one sessions for yoga. And if you didn't know, I'm Reiki level 2 attuned. So eventually I'd like to have this space available to hold Reiki sessions for people as well. So I just wanted to kind of give you something different to look at. I have a really cool rosary right here that I got at actually one of the thrift stores here in town a little while back. So I thought it was kind of different and neat, so something pretty. But I want everyone to understand that yoga is so much more than the posture work. It's about being able to go within. So, you know, I see a lot of people requesting, workout videos. You know, they're upset the gym is closed, this, that, and the other. Yoga is not a workout, okay? Yoga is a work in. So if we're really heavily rooted in the asana practice, maybe trying to step back a little bit and finding out why we're so heavily rooted to the posture work. So I just want to take some time today and allow us to, again, like I said, breathe a little bit. I feel very anxious today. I don't know. I think it's just unsettling. Everything that's happening in our world, and I am looking forward to when this passes and seeing how our world changes for the better. But it's tough having to kind of isolate, social distancing. It's necessary, and I understand, but at the same time, it's hard. I miss people. I miss interacting with my students on a day-to-day basis, seeing them, hugging people. So I guess I just want to say that it's okay to feel uneasy at this time, or to feel anxious or kind of unsure. Just really urging, though, everybody to take time to go within, and to kind of get out of your mind a little bit and just connect back to the body and the breath is what's so important. We need it. Without the practice of yoga, I don't know how I would actually get through this. With what's going on in the world, the virus, right? So without this practice, I really honestly would be afraid to see how I would be reacting at this point. I'm trying not to go out and hoard and buy all sorts of things at the store. I mean, that's not necessary, right? It's interesting because I just got back from India at about, I think it was February 23rd, I flew home. And I think back looking at that journey and being so appreciative of it. Such a different type of culture, but it almost makes it easier to face what we're going through now here. So over in India, typically there is no toilet paper. You know, you use a toilet with a sprayer. It reminds me of like the sprayers that you have attached to your kitchen sink. So typically there, you know, you're in a lot of restrooms that they don't have toilet paper. Nobody's freaking out, right? Hot water to take a shower was pretty much about 30 seconds in length. And drinking water was pretty slim. Thankfully, I was staying at Devara Wellness Center where they provided, you know, filtered water. But the thought of just turning on our faucet in our sinks here in the United States and being able to drink the water if we need to. I know maybe it's not the cleanest thing on the planet, but we can drink it and we're not going to become sick. You know, in India, there's a ton of food and water contamination. So being able to turn a faucet on and drink water is a huge no-no. You probably would get sick. So I feel like that journey, outside of what I learned for yoga, helped kind of prepare me for what's happening now. So I guess I just wanted to take a little time today and kind of just reflect on how I'm feeling and to just kind of step it back a little bit and not feel like I have to record a whole asana practice and just let you see that everybody is struggling and that's okay. So I do want to give some shout outs to some people locally. Clementine Yoga in Dixon. Rachel, I love you. I'm praying for you daily. Rachel owns a yoga space in Dixon, facing very similar challenges that I'm facing here. So we've had to halt our in-person classes, which is fine, but we are holding virtual space. And as a small business owner, this can be a very scary time. So Rachel, just know that I'm thinking of you and I'm praying for you to remain healthy, for your family to remain healthy, and that we'll get through this. So I hope you see this. Also, I want to give a shout out to Indigo Wellness in Moline, Illinois. They are Shannon and Abby are the owners of Indigo Wellness. They're my 200-hour yoga teacher. They're my teachers for my 200-hour training. That's where I basically found the practice of yoga. And I just want to send them thoughts and prayers as well, because without you, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I genuinely appreciate you leading me into this beautiful practice. And I'm thinking of you all the time right now. So just sending you love and lots of light. I also just want to give some love to my recent yoga family, Indra Yoga Institute and School Yoga Institute. So those are the schools that just collaborated and held my 300-hour advanced yoga teacher training over in Goa, India, where I was for about a month. And just know that I'm thinking of you, about all of the fellow trainees that were in my program, sending you so much love, so much light, And I guess for all of you that I'm kind of shouting out here, just holding that space, knowing that you're in my thoughts and prayers, and remembering that this too shall pass. So we know that in our hearts, and it is true. So, anywho, I'll get off my soapbox. Couple things. So I'm just going to go through some breath today, and allowing us some time to just relax and breathe. I'm also going to work through a Hawaiian prayer. You may have heard it with me in classes before or not. Ha'oponopono. I don't know if I say it right, but that's just the way it comes through to me. So we're going to work through that today, and I'm going to keep the video brief. If you're pulling this up and you're like, darn it, I was looking for an asana full practice. Yesterday's video, day 4, was a very nice light vinyasa type practice. So it's about an hour and 5 or 10 minutes, I think. So if you're really rooting for an asana practice today, maybe pull that practice up. Or day 3 and day 1 all had a full asana as well. Now with day 3 videos, I had a little bit of a technology problem, so there's 2 links for the full practice. So you'd pull up part 1 first, then when that one finishes, pull up part 2, which is like I think about 25 minutes, and that'll finish out the rest of asana practice and going through a full shavasana and such. So if that's what you're looking for today, feel free to jump off this one and click on one of the other links to pull up what serves you in your practice today. If you still want to tune in here, I'm not on a mat, okay? I'm just sitting in a chair that I have here at the studio space. You don't have to be on your mat to practice yoga and breath and meditation. You can do it anywhere. And I know that might be a little tough right now if we're at home with family, kids, pets, all this jazz. But maybe you try to find a space in your home where you can be alone for a few moments and just kind of go inward. So just invite you to have a seat wherever feels comfortable. It can be in a chair. It can be on your mat. Maybe you want to lie down. You can do that too. It doesn't matter. Just allowing yourself to find a comfortable space. Maybe just close the eyes. And I allow you some time here, or I invite you to just allow yourself to begin to notice your breath. Maybe just starting to expand our breathing. Maybe allowing ourselves some time to do cleansing pranayama, which would be a nice long inhale through our nose. When we exhale, releasing through the mouth. It's an audible exhale, so it's not a quiet, okay? So we'll work through it together. Basically designed to release any unnecessary tension in physical body, energy body, just allowing it to get out, okay? So let's just work through that together, taking a nice long inhale. And when you exhale, audible exhale. Breathing in through the nose. And exhaling through the mouth. Nice long inhale. Exhaling, release through the mouth. more of those. Nice long inhales. And exhale, releasing. Maybe just continuing with the cleansing pranayama, if that's what feels right for you today. Maybe just starting to breathe in and out through the nose. Maybe just noticing any sounds around you, maybe sounds in the room where you're at, or sounds from the outdoors. Maybe noticing the slowing of the heart, or the rate of the heart, as we're starting to breathe a little deeper. Maybe place your hands over your heart center. Noticing the beating of your heart, the rise and the fall of the chest with your breath. I'm going to invite you just to bring your hands at prayer. Press your thumbs just very gently into your sternum. And I'm going to work through the Hawaiian prayer, Ha'aponopono. And I usually repeat this prayer in my head quite often throughout the day. It's a prayer of forgiveness for ourselves. You know, in the times right now, maybe we're reacting to the certain things that are going on in the world in ways we know we could have done better. So allowing ourselves to forgive ourselves for the way that we're reacting right now, maybe. I know none of us are perfect, right? And right now is kind of a frustrating time. So you're welcome to just listen as I work through this prayer. It's very easy, so once you gather and memorize the lines, Maybe repeat it. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Taking some breaths and just soaking up that prayer. Forgiving of ourselves if maybe we've responded in ways that we know we could have done better. Also, forgiving maybe our world right now for the panic, knowing that this too shall pass. I invite you to use that prayer if it resonates with you as much as you need. Remembering always that no matter our beliefs, that there's this divine light that is shared amongst all people. It's within, in our heart. All beings share it. Always remembering to honor divine light, no matter who we come into contact with, no matter our differences, honoring the divine light within. Remembering always that the divine light connects us, it unites us, and makes us one together always. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you allowing me to have this space today, and I hope that it benefits you or helps you through this time. Tomorrow I'll do a full practice with asana, so day 6. Please feel free to share these videos with people, share my channel. And just my goal is to help anybody who needs it. So spread the word as much as you want. And I'll probably start doing the videos from my house here starting tomorrow with the social distancing becoming a little bit heavier from the state. So I'll look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow, and I hope you have a blessed rest of the day. Thank you.